like we're just about getting ready to go live.
All 18 of them ready to frag, ready to give us some entertaining Highlander action tonight. But Dave, the most crucial prediction this evening: how many pit kills?
I'm gonna say 4.
I'm gonna say 6. I reckon we're gonna see a bit of pit action tonight. I reckon Liquid and T-Sun especially are just itching for the right clips to come on in.
Yeah, and you've got to always look out for those people who fall in the pit without, you know, they end up just killing themselves. There's no actual pressure on them. Maybe that, you know, you're saying mumble to your team that you're worried about the sightline, you're worried about the stickies, but you know sometimes you just misclick or misinput and end up in the pit. Would never happen to me though, don't worry.
No, it's exactly never happened to any of us on the cast. We are simply too good and too mature and good at Highlander and touching our keyboard for that to ever happen.
Absolutely, and yeah, we've seen not actually too many players on the B point at the moment. There's a little bit of contesting on A just for a little while. Both the red flank here is at least peaking. There's some stickies up pretty much denying them, so they are going to back up to B, and A is going to be taken in pretty swift time, as is very, very standard on this map now.
Nothing too exciting, no funny crits traps, which is a bit disappointing but pretty understandable. Coden pulling his gun back a little bit on B, getting a little far back. Oh, good catching out the spy from Liquid there. Preparing for that big B Uber shrug here, but it's not coming up just yet. Waiting a few seconds, biding their time. Maybe getting a cheeky little drop down play in the works from Monster Energy. Oh, here they come in. Big Uber from Bailey here. Oh, but Liquid, he's just hot taping that right click, doesn't get anything. Late pop from Shrug here. JD around 50 health, it doesn't seem to matter. Time gone, but where's Shy? She's fine.
Yeah, they did launch time in there, which is really, really important because Shrug had lost their flank. There was an opportunity for them to just stack 9 men into that B point had time survived there, and you had the demo at the end of that Uber. But as it was, nicely trapped out. They've actually got a lot of space for JP up in the upper concrete area, and Andy Roos in the back lines as well. Gets a pick onto Liquid, but no more is shut down by the sentry gun. But despite, you know, those pit classes trying to open stuff up, there really isn't too much space, and you can see how aggressive Meth is, just completely denying this doorway.
Oh, big bomb in from Doge. Gets away with killing the heavy, lives too. Nice work. Loads of pressure from Monster Energy here. They're going to be able to muscle this point. Pumping damage to the heavy, but Bailey gets taken out. Meth with a demo diff early on.
Yeah, OHI just about doing enough, just about peaking enough to threaten them down, but it's not able to shut down JP, and JP's now picked up a Meth. Now, with no demo in the action to shut down that doorway, surely now, eventually, Monster Energy are going to find themselves in. They are going to walk in. Both teams coming up at Uber now, so we are going to be in for a trade pretty soon, I imagine. Slightly earlier pop from the Monster Energy side, and now we're seeing Shrug. It's mostly a solo onto the heavy. They don't have to flash too much, but the heavy can't really chase. They've kited it decently here. Typo's in a nice head glitch position to clean up Nerf there, but so many players have actually gone down here for Monster Energy. They're going to have to wait around a while. Typo's getting arrows, but will probably just about get cleaned up by OHI eventually.
Looked a bit scary for Shrug, but they just keep that hold intact. Great work coming out from Meth and from Nerf there, just to have those bodies and spaces, keeping it together.
And yeah, at the moment we're seeing similar to what we saw in week 2, where the team play from Monster Energy isn't quite there, but they are deciding. They have been made a big main call, coming now in towards E. They're going to put some pressure. Already the rotation's up. There's actually a really aggressive positioning here from the Shrug side. They're not even going to just sit in the banana kind of wishbone connect area. They're going to put themselves all onto E, all with the threat of potentially being knocked into that pit at any occasion. But at the moment it's just posturing and just spam, and it does seem there is an attempt at a drop-down play here.
Oh, Uber back onto B from Monster Energy here. Bit of a late pop from Shrug, but they're going to get away with it. Gun goes down, but not much else to show for it. Oh, Sheep and I are being taken out. Play it is certainly starting to emerge in Monster Energy's favour, but oh, not if Doe's anything to say for it. Oh, Shy, 26 health, nearly gets through with a great bomb, but Monster Energy really tape up that post there, and it's looking like they're going to take D off of that Uber.
Yeah, big work from Bisha just finding himself in the backlines and coming in with crucial picks. Yeah, both during the Uber trade and then as the Uber faded as well. Just great because No, Conan ends up just going down. That means there's not going to be an NG2 setup. It's actually going to take him a while if he does want to set up on that E point. At the moment, we're seeing Monster Energy push themselves towards him. There's actually contesting here from the Shrug side. The Pyro is in deep liquid, but kind of baited by the rest of her team. And at the moment, they're trying to contest it, but there's just so much position for the blue side. I think they're going to want to back out. JD goes down to 18 health at one point, but does resub just about in time. And they don't get the Uber out as well, so there's still an advantage here for blue.
A huge advantage. Oh, but never mind. Oh, what a shot taking out Shy. Just coming out of Wishbone there. Crucial positioning from him to get his team back that Uber advantage. That is clutch stuff from him.
And first occasion of Caster's Curse there. We do see, though, big play in from Lizard Wizard coming in, finding JD, crushing them in that ED connector as they were trying to turn their faces towards the E point. At the moment now, pressure in towards D. They're feeding a lot of players here on the red side. They're kind of crumbling. Just nerf the heavy weapons up. There's cap time on D, cap time on E, but they're going to have to wait and get their spawns in position here, Shrug, if they want to continue to contest this.
They've got a crucial decision here, Monster Energy. They're gonna stack E. They're gonna try and get that. Spawns coming up soon for Shrug, but they're staggered so badly. And oh, Meth taking out the demo though early could lead to something. Seconds are ticking away though. Shrug, can they touch this? Ooh, no.
No, they just lost too many players at a crucial time. It was just like a stack of dominoes just falling one after another after that crucial kind of incursion from Lizard Wizard onto the D point. Everyone was just kind of shock and awed. They weren't sure where the aggression was coming from. They just got completely pincered on that D area. And then, you know, wise decision, I think, there from Monster Energy to just, you know, they could have sat on D, got cap time on D, and, you know, taken that out as an option of a rotation, but they just decided to put all their gamers back onto the E point, you know, shut down all the entrances onto E and, you know, force it from there.
Yeah, I'm shrugging off, haha, some of the early pushes from Monster Energy, but Monster Energy seem to have had the last laugh. 5 minutes 30, what a blazing time for them. And we were talking about the lack of, you know, team coordination a few weeks ago, and they seem to have made up for it so quickly. Like, that quick decision making, like, as soon as Shy went down, they just went, bang, we're going to do this, we're going to do something, we're going to get something done. Lizard takes up the call. And they just muscled through. Like they just seem to just look better for those last few minutes. And a quick shot from JP takes out the Soldier. Nothing too exciting, just a little cheeky A cap. Yeah,
suddenly a lot of time pressure is coming up onto this the Shrug side. At the moment, they're just posturing a little bit onto B. The A cap's actually been blocked here decently by the combined flank again. Lizard Wizard and Bisha both putting a bit of a mock on the A point, so there's absolutely no A cap time just yet. Doge going in trying to fight it, but at the moment the scrapping is mostly on the B point. They're just trying to find some position up in the concrete area, but as it happens so far, not too much is going on.
Oh, Nerf got up in the top little room there and forced Shy. That was a huge play.
Yeah, that's pretty huge. They just didn't seem to be aware of just how open that was. They allowed the heavy up there, uncontested and very, very easy force. They lost a bunch of players as well here, actually, on the Monster Energy side. So on the Shrug side now, they can just walk straight into B. There's no one really there at all contesting. They have the 100% Uber still in tow. They have some cap time coming up onto B now, but it looks like they already want to move into the connector area.
Wishbone looking like it's going to be the center of a battleground about now. Demos trading spam, nothing too exciting getting done. Full Uber ad for a month for Shrug. Sorry, and they're going to... Oh, no, sorry, not Shrug. Oh, it is Shrug. Oh my god, my heart's broken. My bad. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign.
I mean, they've held on to this Uber. Pit doing work, but at the moment Shrug are still just about in the connector area. There is like pressure from a bunch of different angles, but they've been able to clean it up. They've cleaned up the demo, they've cleaned up the sniper, and Ru's down as well. So, but most of the big threatening classes to get this Uber out of them are, you know, off the map, out of the equation. As it is, they've settled for the C cap. They're actually stacking C super hard. They're not even decided to rotate yet. They might even go through Death Corridor, but Shy is coming up to that 100% Uber, so this could be a questionable decision here.
Kind of a white room defense going on right now. I'm not really sure what they're going to defend with it though. They're going to try and get onto D here. Uber's coming out. Yes, it is. Bisha and Typo taking the Uber, but they're not really doing much with it. T-Sun doing his best to right-click people there, but it's not going to do much. Liquid's going to chase Shy back into the room, doing so much damage. Oh, gets cleaned up. Nice work though. But JD in the background finished off.
Yeah, as it is, the pressure onto White Room is just about enough, and Ink comes in and cleans up Shy as well at the end of it. Both medics going down. We still have awkward positions for the blue combo stuck on the D point. They haven't quite capped it up either, but they are getting enough rags, so I don't think it will matter. There's now cap time down to E as well, and the spawners have come through the teleporter nicely out onto E. They're spawning much faster on this Shrug side, and it looks very close to coming in. One last gasp attempt from Wishbone here for Red.
I don't think it's going to amount to much. No, it's not. Wow, Shrug with a brutally quick retake of that. I mean, 5 minutes 30 was looking a bit dire for them. They answered the call. That was speedy. All readying up here. I'm gonna just a quick little prediction. I reckon it's gonna be a Shrug 3-2. I reckon we're gonna go to a real down to the wire game here.
Either way, Dogmouth instantly, he's actually in before the enemy team is even walked up, and immediately goes down to Bisha, though, and bait them out a little bit by being so slow to the mid-fight. But either way, we're going to see aggression mostly coming in. It's going to be actually from the Monster Energy side mostly, as they got so much space on the point at the moment. A couple of frags tried either way, and I think the big one is maybe Lizard Wizard going down. Kind of late on is going to give at least an opportunity here for Shrug to maybe repush with no flank now up for the Monster Energy side, but at the moment they're just a little bit passive.
JP making a statement and winning an SBS for the product one here. So hopefully be able to keep that up to Zek Monster Energy. Oh, Uber's traded off here on the right side of point. Everyone's shining, a ton of damage going down. Picklas is going off for Shrug here though. Ink and I are both taking one out. Lizard taking out his opposite number, and Uber's trade. Oh, Lizard again, more frags.
Yeah, they're sitting on the point nicely here on the Shrug side. They take control of it. They've only given up a little bit, but there is looking to be immediate recontested. We can actually see the demo in a nice position. An aggression here coming in by Bisha, but will be cleaned up. The combo play actually very nicely done there from the the Shrug side. They walked onto the point, they capped it up, and they backed up, but they they didn't turn their backs. They stayed together as a unit, and they cleaned up the aggressors there. Yeah,
the Incision med pick, huge as usual. Oh no! Bailey just put 2 stickers under J and sent to the moon. I don't know what happened there, but it's going to give Monster Energy a huge chance to get onto the point here. Ink going across, doesn't quite get his man there. I don't know how he got away with that. That was a traditional Bailey moment in OZF Highlander.
So yeah, we've had back and forth either way so far. No Ubers in play just yet. JD's only just spawned, and that's going to allow Shy to have nearly an 80% Uber advantage, which is pretty chunky if I do say so. At the moment, Ohio is still in a position here to look down on the enemy numbers across this side. It's a bit of a sniper duel at the moment, but JD's in an aggressive position here. They have to be wary of Shy's Uber coming up soon.
All big shiny over the point here, but Liquid just right clicks and Medic's nowhere to be seen, and that Uber I don't think he even got anyone. That was a clinical denial from Shrug there, and it's going to swing the Uber advantage back into their favour.
Yeah, very important denial, because I really didn't appreciate JD's positioning, but the snipe is going to come out from Ohio onto JD. Shy actually onto Shy, and then JD goes down the same second as well. Both medics just completely folding at the moment on this map. Neither team can keep their medics alive. There's some spam coming out from Connector, from Dogweth. He's just controlling it at the moment, but they don't have control of the point, so he's going to have to wait for some of his team to respawn and walk back on the point. But at the moment, the time is ticking down here for the Monster Energy side.
JP's making statements, like Ohio's getting taken down by Andy, but he's on a 5-kill streak right now, and he's just ringing off shots. Shrug just needs to contest him more, and he's playing by the combo. Like, the Incision's going to have a hard time getting onto him here, with Andy Rue ringing out backstabs left and right too. Did Lizard just kill JD again? Well, He just does it again.
It's unfortunate. They still have control of the point here. Monster Energy, they still have control of the Uber situation, but they have lost a couple of their flank classes, so there is an opportunity now for Shrug to make something happen, but they only have a small window because Shy's already up at the Uber. They're already going to pop across, but it's mostly onto a Pyro. The demo gets some of it time here, but not really enough to get any frags, so it's basically, it's just an Uber to block the point for a little bit, but immediately we can see that this Shrug side want to walk themselves back in now that a couple of players have gone down, including T-Son.
10 seconds to go. Monster Energy still retaining the point, but Shrug's doing their best to get it. Bailey walking over the middle, just shooting people left and right. Pipes and pipes and pipes, but Ink takes that Shy. Shrug got so much time on the point, but do they have anyone else to put pressure on it right now? T-Son wandering around, flaming people, and it's doing work. Meth pumping in damage, but it's not enough. Time's ticking down, ticking down. Oh, Shrug. Ooh. Thanks to some classic shots from Ohio, they're managing to get over the point, and a very, very clutch pick from Ink to take that Shy.
I thought for a second that they were going to completely ignore the point and T-Son was just going to win the round by himself, but eventually they do claim it. They do clean up that lone Pyro that was such a menace to them. They've picked up a couple of nice late picks as well, including Lizard Wizard. So at the moment here, they've actually picked up the demo as well, so a lot of the explosive and spam damage out of the equation for this next fight. But they continue to press forward on the Monster Energy side. They continue to get a little bit of cap time down. And T-Son back on the point, doing what he does best. Eating actually a lot of damage going down. So it looks like it's going to be mostly a failed push, but at least they have got a bit of cap time out of it. And the Ubers are, relatively even as well.
Tiny advantage from JD, but I doubt they're going to do much. Oh, no, they're looking like they want to, but they won't quite. Probably will let Shy get the Uber and get another even exchange on point.
Yeah, Time walking back in, seeing Ohio in front of him, wanting to shoot him down, but he actually gets picked up by Andy Rue, which is a nice little pick. Going to take the sniper out of the action for 20 seconds or so. Yeah, a lot of cap time. Uber coming out is actually a trade, but it's mostly on to B-Shot. The blue Uber is trading nicely. It's actually completely juggled Shy back into his own side there. Great job by Liquid Alchemy. And now no medic, no heals. Andy Root trying to make something happen for the Monster Energy side, but at the moment what looked like a really nice position for them has kind of gone cataclysmically against them for the last minute or so, and suddenly they're going to have to win one crucial team fight at disadvantage.
Just so much damage being pumped out by Shrug here. Like, they've just got so much pressure on the point, but time's ticking away. Monster Energy, and they're going to be able to do anything with it. No Ubers for this last fight here. Just point time and damage. Oh, but there's no one touching it right now. Is Regis going to cap it? Oh! They stood in the middle. They stood in the middle.
That was pretty crazy. I was about to say that they're making a mistake by just trying to cap the point and not really take it to the opposition, but it seemed to work out. There's just a little bit too much space offered from the Shrug side, so Monster Energy are going to take the first round.
That was it was seriously impressive display from both spies too, just ringing out backstabs, keeping that sniper threat down for the most part. Oh, Bailey takes out JD. Med down for Shrug means they're probably going to evacuate this point pretty quickly.
And yeah, so many down now actually from the Shrug side. You can see so many red players across the point. Contesting actually here from Liquid, but kind of not supported by the rest of the team. And will actually escape quite fortunately for that Pyro. But at the moment, quite a comfortable mid-fight for Shy. For the red side here, Monster Energy. Shy has 100%. JD has just respawned, and they're going to have to worry about this Uber.
Spies coming in, takes that 2 before the Uber can get off though. Oh, Incision, well done. It's just going to be a scout Uber across the point here, and they're just... when are they going to be able to get done with it? They're going to kill the demo though. They're not going to get away with the medic. JD's on 50 health. Bisha has to run away. Oh, close, but not quite... No quite cigar for Monster Energy there. Incision with timely picks to save that Uber push, killing them all. And here he is again, taking out JP.
Doing so much work at the moment. Just the timing to get those picks just before the Uber came in spoiled the Uber somewhat, as they were, they're ready to go demo scout, but ended up just being a scout, so they didn't get too much work going. and they're going to have to give up the point for now, seeing almost 9 players all stacked on the point here. Time going down super, super low as well. They actually want to chase, they want to go forward. They have the Uber in tow. They're going deep with Sheep on the beam, taking the Uber in towards them, but they've mostly just cleaned up the easier frags. Redja, Time, JP, Andy Root all going down, so smartly just not over chasing, not feeding, and keeping most of their players alive. They thought for a minute about doing a forward hold, but you know, with no soldier, with no pyro, they're actually just going to kind of default to a more kind of standard hold, get their sniper on the rock in position, and immediately Ohai picks up JP.
Oh, Incision! Oh, Spicicled out of a pick there. That's your lesson for using that weapon. Oh, Bailey, huge! Doesn't quite connect the pipe under it. He walks away from the field again, despite Bisha's efforts. He's doing a great job of keeping himself alive on an absolutely awful map to play medic. Oh, but had to say it. Incision takes out the opposition medic, and just in general, Shrug just seemed to be just taking drags here. JP's got a bit of an angle on Cliff, just decides not to do anything with it. Meph's a bit of a muscle there.
Yeah, Liquid doing God's work there, somehow rebounding both the demo and the scout from chasing down their medic, but as it is, JD does survive, does have 90% up now. The point is still in Shrug's control. They still have quite it's going to be a decent lead now in this round, as they've held this point for quite a while. At the moment, they're just pinning the Monster Energy side fully back, and we're actually going to see a bit of an attempt at a sack wave. It's going to see Engineer in, Scout in, Demo Man in. They do, sounds like they get the force out of JD. Lose a bunch for it, but you know, Shy is nice and safe, so they got what they wanted there.
Yeah, it's a great little coordinated sack wave from Monster Energy there. That team play coming in superbly well, giving us another Uber leapfrog on product. Oh, Ohai taking out Bailey. Again, the pick classes from Shrug are doing incredible work on product right now. Like, they just seem to be everywhere, doing everything all at once. And again, Ohai taking out DP. JD getting a frag of his own, taking out the Spy. Self-sufficient medics, you'll love to see it.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of a heavy duel as well going down on that cliff, which Nerf is going to win against Typo. Ohai picks up Bisha as well. At the moment, Ohai seems to be doing most of the work on the sniper class, just getting crucial pick after pick, stalling the Monster Energy aggression every time. Combined with Inka's but Dodge is in with a big bomb. Finds a nice little close range air shot onto Shy as well. Cleans that up, getting Demo and Medic 2 for 1. Will go down for it, but the damage is done there.
JP getting his opposite number, trying to even this again, and pick all the pick classes from Shrug down here. Monster Energy have only got a few seconds to do anything with, and a full Uber charging against them. Shiny coming across the point, Meth pumping out some damage. No room on point for Monster Energy, it seems.
Yeah, big turnaround there. Shrug just much more aggressive that round, just using every opportunity. You could see, you know, they're very nicely in sync. When they went forward together. When they went back, they came back together. But yeah, very nice team play. Just a nice synchronized unit, really.
Just, yeah. Oh, and again, here they are, that flank pressure, just putting in so much. Doge jumping in, doing a ton of damage on a Shy, but she gets away with it. Andy Ruri taking out Ohai yet again. Bit of a slower mid-fight. Oh, never mind, I had to say it. Monster Energy steaming across the point right now. JD lives again, 40 health.
And yeah, mostly control here of the point coming down for the Monster Energy side. The Ubers are basically even. I think did both medics survive that mid-fight just about, but either way, they're gonna have to, you know, we haven't seen this kind of scenario for a while actually here, because of how that kind of last round went. It was pretty dominated for Shrug side, and now they're gonna have to find a way to break the hold. At the moment, most of the players are up. Andy Roo is found out, so they're moving themselves up to the pocket area. Space is being offered quite considerably here by Monster Energy side. Inca again in position, goes in for the medic. This time T-Son is there to deny. And, you know, with a couple of other gamers going down here for Shrug at the moment, their aggression is going to be stalled a little bit, although they want to get aggressive.
Lizard.
But yeah, nice force. Wizard jumping in, seeing an opportunity, seeing no pyro to protect the enemy medics, seeing the medics straying a little bit too far forward and finding the force.
Great shot from at the end to take out Bailey there. He's in the middle of a surf, and it's going to lead to a shrug point. It looks like that is muscling all over the middle right now. Oh, Liquid! Just walked in, killed the medic. His team follows him, and they get the point.
Yeah, that's the aggression we saw in the last round continuing into this one, and at the moment, just the committed aggression coming mostly out from the Shrug side, and you know, this last round or so, it's definitely been working. You can see just Liquid, you know, seeing an opportunity, running in, getting the enemy medic, getting JD a bit of an advantage now, and the moment Inca getting in a nice position, just absolutely tearing them a new one there. They're getting some position onto the rock. Typo is eating damage, but he's also putting down, you know, some bullets, some space, some area to Nile. But they're not really getting too much aggression into the combo. Uber now does come out of the Shrug side. They want to go aggressive on the concrete area, but eventually they're just going to do one little flash onto Doge. He does get a pick onto T-Son, and Sheep's actually in as well, but not going to get anything down onto Shy.
Andy Rue yet again taking out the demo. Ooh, a bit of a play from him there. Oh, Lizard in, doesn't get away with a lot there. Oh, helps finish off the Pyro, and Monster Energy should get away with a cap here, and they've got full Uber too. Oh, but Andy Rue does his thing. JD and Ohai down. Oh my god, he's doing so much work. Pick classes in general in this map are doing so much work. We're saying that name so much tonight.
Yeah, it seemed that Ink was definitely the one who showed up on the last round or so, but now Andy Rue is finding his groove. Those are two, you know, big picks onto Medic and Sniper. You know, the two probably most anticipated picks for any spy main, particularly on a map like Product. As it is, Shy is now the one coming up to 100% Uber there. They're sitting behind the rock. They're just, you know, waiting for an opportunity, waiting for that Duru to give them the go that they can go and use this Uber forward aggressively. JD has walked up into pocket. There's a Pyro with them at the moment, Liquid, but Andy Wu's going to go down, pick up JD as they wanted to back out, as the Uber came in. The timing was perfect there from the Monster Energy side. They get what they want, they get the medic pick. They've lost a few players for it, they're probably going to lose the point, but they are at least, you know, going to have an Uber advantage, although it's not going to be very big because Shy hasn't been building too well.
That was almost completely textbook Monster Energy there. That timing, oh, whoops. Okay, nice shot from Porch there. That, yeah, almost textbook from Monster Energy there. Apart from losing the point and then just losing the demo, just that coordination and cohesion from Andy and the Uber was absolutely flawless work. Hopefully Monster Energy will be able to keep that going, counter Shrug's seemingly tight hole in that kind of play at the side.
Yeah, it was almost like it went so well for them, they weren't sure what to do. They ended up, you know, not having really a target for that Uber because the medic had already been picked up by Andy Rue. As it is, the aggression this time is coming out of the Shrug side. They get time, Shy goes down as well, JP as well, so big classes, and everyone else is just committing on to the point. T-Son trying to get a little bit of pressure down onto the enemy combo, but no one's really there to follow up, and the aggression is mostly rebuffed. They're trying to get some cap time just about, but I think that's going to be a bit of a feed there for Bisha.
Shy hit a wonderful serve to get away from Doge, and then Craters off of it tragically. All that hard work gone to waste, unfortunately. And Uru, though, taking out Ohai yet again. I feel like I should just have a bind to me saying that at this point. There he is again, NG pick. Oh, over across from Shrug here. Not a ton of frags, though. Monster Energy wisely at the back of that cliff, not getting killed.
It's a nice sticky jump escape from time. And yeah, now in a position to continue to repush. Ink this time is the one getting the sniper pick onto JP. But time takes so much damage, just not seeing a sticky trap, I don't think. Walking into it, getting launched in there, finished up by Nerf. As it is, the clock is counting down for Shrug. T-Son wanted to get aggressive, but he's having to walk into a buff Heavy who's just controlling the point, just walking across imperiously. They're trying to put some pressure into him, but there's not enough damage cost, there's not enough spam going down onto the Heavy. Eventually cleaned up by the Sniper, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. The spawns are slightly better here for the Monster Energy side. Air shot from Lizard Wizard out onto Dog Breath. It's going to allow them to just about fight the point, but JD's very shortly coming up at Uber here.
That was the air shot to save the point from Lizard, and he hit it. That was fantastic work on his part. But Monster Energy have got to do what his hard work's brought them. They've got to finish the point. Enough time to build an Uber just, but JD's got 100% of it waiting to go.
Yeah, Yeah, walking in through main now. They do have the Uber ready to go. It's pops out onto Meth. They're putting spam down, but the red side here, Monster Energy, they have to block the point. It seems that Shrug are just happy to sit back, but they've been bullied off the point here. Great re-aggression from Time, just spamming everyone on the point, but there's just too much cap time here for the Shrug side. They do eventually kite the demo aggression just about enough, keep themselves alive, walk back in and cap it.
This is just sensational team play left and right. Like the cohesion and coordination from both of these teams is really, really impressive, and just the individual skill on display. Highlander, you love to see it. Friday night, nothing better.
Very nice. JP opening up with a pick onto the flank, a pick onto Sheep, the scout, and that's not really going to decide the mid-fight, but does allow here for Monster Energy to get aggressive, but they tried to get aggressive and Time got immediately headshot going down Demo Man. A desperate attempt from Lizard Wizard to make something happen, but not really coordinated with his team, not getting too much damage. And Ohai picks up Shy as well, as Shy was trying to leave, saw the writing on the wall, but can't get herself out of there, and unfortunately that's going to be medic down. JD nice and safe, coming up to 100%, and Shrug now in a really nice position to finish this off.
They only need one more round to finish off tonight, and they might just do it at this rate. I mean, with shots like that from Oho, they should be able to keep it up. Oh, bang, but JP, not to be outdone, takes out the demo. Shrug without a lot of their aggression. They're 100% Uber, but no one to use it on. They're just losing players. Falling back, they're going to give up the point without using up their advantage. It comes across now, but Shy should be able to get out here. No! Doge! Fat bomb. Nothing but fat bombs from Doge. That was just clinical work and should be an easy retake from Shrug there.
That was so nice because he had to fire a rocket as he was in the air, like above the bridge, and as he landed just under the bridge. So the timing of the rockets and the accuracy of the rockets was perfect as well to pick up that medic to clean Shy up. And now, JD, they have the point. JD's nowhere near Uber yet, so there is an opportunity here for Monster Energy to attempt a dry push, but the moment Sheep is just shutting down aggression, T-Son getting a little bit too eager and peeking before the rest of his team, getting cleaned up for it by Sheep. And now the Demo, Scout, Bisho and Time are in position. They're putting damage down into the pocket. Andy Rue's lurking as well. They have to be wary of him. Getting some cap time down, but they're going to have to be wary because JD is very, very quickly coming up that Uber. They've bullied them out for now, but they're going to have to set up for an Uber advantage push from the Shrug side.
Oh, Andy Rue taking out Ohai again. He's just down so much. I'm not sure who he's playing with or who's meant to be playing with him at least, but Doge, not to be outdone, takes out JP. Trades his life for it, and with JD on 100%, there should be an aggressive move from Shrug. It is indeed right across the point, pumping out damage, but no kills yet. Bailey managed to surf out. Great job from him and an Uber coming back across from Monster Energy over the point. Sheep out. JD so low, taken so low. That'll finish off from Andy Rue. Excellent coordination in that Uber there from Monster Energy. They're really bringing this back, and they keep the point. Incision with the butter knife. You love to see it.
Yeah, great Uber from Monster Energy, just putting themselves back behind the house where they're nice and safe. They weren't going to be caught by the enemy Uber, and then just countering it, going really deep with Bisha. Just Bisha finding all the follow-up picks, all the cleanups, and they get everything they wanted. At the moment, they're going to have to give up the point because I think they have lost too many classes that they would want, and at times not quite in a position to contest, to spam down the point. So they're going to have to, work with a bit of, or at least not having the point for now, as the times are pretty close between both sides. Shy has a bit of an Uber advantage now, but a bit wary of seeing Time peak with not too many classes around him, and with the Uber not quite up as well.
Liquid just seem to be able to get the Uber out of nowhere with just walking across the point and forcing, and they're not going to be able to get away with this advantage. They just don't really get a lot of kills, and they don't get the point. And JD, almost 80%, he should be able to get this by the time the next push comes around. But Monster Energy, they just never mind that their post is just standing in the middle and winning.
Yeah, they just about got enough picks. Time wasn't as loaded as he would have wanted, and didn't have as much support as he would have wanted, but he did find a crucial pipe out onto Meth. And with the flank winning their battle as well for Monster Energy, suddenly it's crunch time now, but the Uber's coming in from Sheep. They're looking to go deep. They've got JP, they've got T-Son as well, but I don't think Shy is anywhere to be seen. No, Shy's back nice and safe. The point is going to go back in Shrug's favour. But Shy at least has held on to Uber, but it looks like they want to go before they've got the spawners up, before the Uber is even up as well. So, you know, they've certainly, you know, knocked it up a notch. They've obviously had a swig of that drink, as you mentioned. Their caffeine is pumping through their blood, but is it a little bit too much, a little bit too aggressive?
Bit of a shiny coming over from Monster Energy here, but JD, he's out of there. He's nowhere to be seen. Oh, but they're not going to be able to muscle in. Nerf's eating a sandwich. They didn't see him. Oh, never mind. Bitch just spotted him. Nearly got the cheeky sandwich eat.
He's just still alive, just about nice and healthy. Not going to get cleaned up by the heavy as well. So they done what they wanted. They got control of the point, but again, it's a leapfrog. JD, you know, nowhere near going down there as well. JP actually finds a nice little snipe onto Meth, so no demo. That's not really what you want when you're coming up to 90% Uber and looking to take it in, but they might be forced into a solo scout, as the scout here, she is peeking. And JD gets juggled though. They pop the Uber out, but a really nice juggle onto the medic by presumably a sticky. They're not going to get too much out of it. They're having to desperately just air blast Typo down onto the low ground, so they have the point, they have position, but they don't really have enough frags other than that one big frag onto time.
Ink fooled them with the disguise for a second there, but didn't know do anything. Oh, Andy Room is in! Oh! Nearly would have been very exciting. JP again. Oha, I feel like every time Oha's alive, he's fragging, but he's not alive very often. Like, I'm not sure if it's a shrug issue or if it's an Oha issue, but he's just never staying alive. Monster Energy should be shining across the park now. They got a 50% Uber ad and they've got a point to capture. JD's run away as usual. Oh, Nerf! Taking out the unflashed demo for a second there. No one's on the point. Standing on it now. Great reflex from T-Sun, keeping that Dozed away. 30 seconds. Can they hold on to it for that long?
Oh, JP finds the pick. There we go. JP picking up JD. The similar names coming out, but that's a big pick onto the medic. What was had been consistently just leapfrog round. Is leapfrog no longer, as Shy now has a bit of an Uber advantage with that medic. JD getting picked up, and they're gonna have to try and contest the point here. Shrug with no Uber, but they're just muscling it in. It's a complete scrappy mid-fight, complete chaos. Seems Sheep is doing most of the work, eating the heals now, getting the bow. T-Sun walking back onto the point, but he's walking into a scout. The scout picks up all the crucial frags, really, combined with the mini sentry, and Shrug are going to win it 3-1.